Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hi, it's your dredgen. How's it going? This week at Bungie, February 2nd, or February 23rd, 2023. From Bruno. Not that Bruno. We actually talk about this one. Oh, I was about to go into another PvP match. Hold on, I gotta close the game and reload. My bad. This week at Bungie, we're sharing a lot of information with you all, mostly because we're hyped as everyone else, but also because Lightfall is launching in less than 5 days. That leaves us about. Hold on. Less than 118 hours by the time it's live, with a whole day of Destiny being offline. So if you want to do your bounties, you want to finish any last minute raids, do it on Sunday, because by the time reset on the 27th, Bungie's going offline. And if you follow me over on Twitch, which is in the bio of this video, um, we're going to be doing Dead Space probably for a majority of the day. Because one, so I can make my one friend shut up about me playing Dead Space, and two, so we can probably finish it, and that'll be it. One playthrough. That's how these things work. Um, so it's enough time to tell you about one or two more things, or well, maybe several. Let's start with what's on the menu today. Get ready for the new Lightfall trailer. Did you read bringing the challenge back to Destiny? Updates going live with Lightfall. New details on mod customization, loadouts, Guardian Rings commendations, a preview of the artifact perks, update on Legendary campaign, the free week of Witch Queen kicks off, some Prime Gaming Awards, which if you have a Prime and you haven't used it yet, you could use it here. I wouldn't mind. Because we're live over on Twitch. Um, Updates from the support team, community creations. Also, you should look at the year ahead. Did you watch the Vidoc? Crafting changes, cinematic for this season, Steel Series drip, Lightfall ritual weapons and ornaments. With all that said, the only thing left to do is jump in. Let's go. Because Vominos. I probably butchered that, but okay, we're going to deal with it. The new trailer's coming today. We were not kidding when you said our end begins. Have you seen how powerful our enemies are? Well, in just a few hours, when the launch trailer goes live, in 3 hours from now for us, so we'll probably have another reaction for that. And a lot of other great games will be a part of it. So put on something nice, will you? No, I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "Bite Me." That's all you're gonna get. The hard way. This week, the World System team shared an overview of the changes coming to several activities. Long story short, Destiny 2 is getting harder, not only for those who love the solo grandmasters, same, but also for those who love the kind of challenge that the power level disadvantages bring to the table. Those are here to stay. Here's a quick recap. We explained surges, threats, and overcharges, strike refreshes, a new Vanguard scoring system, power level disadvantages that make Nightfall's more challenging, Lost Sector raids, dungeons, and more PvE activities will be more challenging on Legend and Master difficulties. Now just make sure the loot's good. Rank up, Guardian. Making your in-game merits more obvious and giving others the opportunity to say nice things about how you played surely must feel nice. Yeah, unless you're in Gambit, where your people don't know their head from their ass. That's why Guardian ranks in commendations. I always butcher that fucking word. Are crucial additions to Destiny 2. We're also revamping the build crafting experience for all players with our new mod customization system, and giving everyone the ability to create and switch builds on the fly in addition to in-game loadouts. We we know you might have some questions around these new quality of life systems work, but how did I always read too fast around how these new quality of life systems work. So we got some more details from the team over on the PlayStation blog today. Yay! Go check that out if you want. Hey, the Crucible beckons. Yeah, I hear a lot of Crucible bitches beckoning. We know you're waiting for some news regarding the Crucible. No, we're waiting on news regarding Gambit. You fuck. Shit. Okay. Whoa. You guys don't get to see that. Holy crap. If only I could edit videos. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Where'd my camera go? I was so excited for this, I made my camera fall. Where the hell is the... Damn it. Well, thank God I was wearing pants. Good Lord. Wow. Not every day you get to see that happen, now do you? Maybe I shouldn't talk about Crucible bitches anymore. Might make my camera fall again. We know you've been waiting for more news regarding the Crucible. So we have a quick bits to share before the launch, and then later in the season we'll have a better article with more details on the playlist changes coming to life falling later. Adjustments on competitive progression and rewards, and changes how matchmaking will work in the near future. Next week, the competitive freelance node is going away, as we believe the Fireteam matchmaking is solving the problem it was originally intended to solve in a much healthier way. So, if I go into competitive and I get 1-2 stack, I'm coming for your asses. Fireteam matchmaking. Half the time that shit don't work. This will merge the player populations into one larger, healthier pool while still protecting the smaller fire teams from getting stomped by larger, more coordinated groups. Placement changes. You can now place in Platinum Division after your initial placement series matches if you were Adept or Ascendant in the previous season. Great. Does that mean if you were in Gold, you go to Silver? If you were in Platinum, if you were in Gold, if you were just about fucking Platinum, you go back to Gold? Yes, because Adept and Ascendant players are going to be able to farm so much faster because they're going to be playing against fucking Platinum players. But that's none of our business now. Mode and map wane. Well, we understand not everyone loves Rift and Showdown. No, people like Showdown. People hate Rift. We believe that these two modes stress Crucible players in a different way in more important ways. Get rid of Rift. Showdown, elimination, and that's really it. I mean, you don't need Rift to be there because Showdown is you can revive, but if you don't, the enemy team will score. And elimination is if you kill everyone, you win. It stresses more for the fact, especially when you have a game mode like Trials, which is so elimination heavy, with so much better rewards. When we think Rift is challenging, no, Rift is stupid. Because you gotta pick up a fucking ball and deliver it, and if you get seen even a little bit, you're like, oh, hey, look.
Fuck is on me, stupid motherfucker, sir. Look at this dude.
The variety of killing objective modes, it makes for a more healthier ladder. Yes, because when you are on your last match, after you just got stomped in one of your fucking advancement matches, here's Rift, where if the team scores once, people leave. People don't want to play Rift. While RNG can give any sequence of maps and modes, we expect survival to show up roughly 2/3 of the time, and Rift and Showdown to show up the other 1/3. Survival, elimination, and Showdown. Survival, manage your lives. Play smart. It's like how fucking Grandmasters are. Play your life. Don't be an idiot. Showdown. Can you get that revive off? Can you kill people? Can you make sure your teammates are playing coordinated with you? Elimination. Same thing. At a more higher standard. What's Rift doing for people? Well, I ran my absolutely broken gun that I got from this game mode. So I killed two of them. Let's go stomp this last guy that's remaining, grab the rift and throw it in there in emote. And then when that happens, someone on your team leaves because they don't fucking like rift. It's just how it goes. We also adjusted individual map weightings for Showdown to eliminate maps the mode does not play well on. Overall, we increased the rate for Javelin 4, Endless Veil, Altar of Flame in the competitive division, and removed Disjunction and Cathedral Dust from the rotation entirely. Good. No one likes Disjunction. It was interesting for like the first day. And then it wasn't. At the start of Season 20, you can now gild the Glorious title by reaching the Adept Division, as well as another core Crucible triumphs. Yay. Exotic armor pieces can be Crucible in your PvP builds and subclass fragment as your weapons or your subclass aspects of fragments. A popular move has always been to have a powerful neutral game exotic during PvP while your super is building, then swap to a super enhancing exotic once your super is full, and then swapping back to the neutral game exotic. This tends to favor players on higher NPC that can get in and out of the menus faster. We generally don't want to encounter a bunch of menu gameplay during action. We also find it is an uninteresting way to gain advantage in PvP. With this prevalence, the build swapping that can happen with loadouts, we thought we would squash this issue in the high-end PvP. In Season 20, we are introducing the non-stop modifier to Trials of Osiris and Competitive Division. In activities with non-stop, if you change your exotic during the match, all your ability energy is removed, just like if you swap your subclass. We'll be monitoring gameplay and community discussion around this issue. We are not currently planning to add it to Gambit or other Crucible modes. Oh my god, Gambit got mentioned! You're not going to add it to Gambit, yeah. Well, my neutral exotic wasn't working for us killing primevals, so I'm going to switch to my broken Garfalcon, or I'm going to switch to my Helmet Saint 14 and just drop a bubble to blind the primeval, or I'm just going to run my fucking Starfire Protocol now with my Weddle Radiance, just so we can like get it like crazy fast, and I can just throw grenades like crazy. It's gonna be great. You know, you would think Gambit, a game mode that is like pretty heavy on like your use of abilities and in super use, that you'd want this in there. But no, we gotta give it to the trials and competitive fuckers first. We're also not planning to add it to any PvE modes. Anywhere it might provide a meaningful advantage already has equipment locked. If you're fucking loadout swapping in fucking PvE, like if you're in like a middle of a raid and you're not already running like the build you're gonna run for it, like what is wrong with you? I'm gonna run Dune Marchers until we get to the Oryx boss, but then I'll switch to fucking Heroes of the Fallen Star. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna have it already with you, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna run up to Golgroth and punch him in the nuts with my Dune Marchers. You're not. Oh boy. More details on the Crucible blog this season. Until then, make Shex proud and make your fuck you. Embrace the passive artifact. The seasonal artifact has been with us for a while now, and we've adjusted its functionality to better suit you and how you face the most challenging activities in Destiny 2, and to spice up the meta a bit each season. The meta! We're making several improvements to it in Lightfall, starting with the following. Artifact mods now have artifact perks. These are passive, and you don't have to slot them into armor pieces. Once you unlock an artifact, it automatically applies to your Guardian. 12 perks are unlockable per character. You can reset the artifact at no cost any number of times. The anti-champion weapons featured on the artifact can also be overcharged in higher difficulty activities. To accommodate these changes, Artifice Armor now has a unique mod slot that grants 3 additional points to the character style of your choosing. This change is retroactive on to all Artifice Armor. Wait. Oh. Why? Hey? What? There better be like something else in the other column. Okay. The Ascendant Scepter is going to be your artifact for Season 20. In column 1, Anti-Barrier Sidearm. Your equipped sidearm fires shield-piercing rounds and stuns barrier champs. Additionally, sidearms are always overcharged when that modifier is active. So if there's barrier champions, sidearms are overcharged. Anti-barrier pulses are back. Same thing. Overload bows. A fully drawn bow will stun them, delay ability generation, and lower their damage output. Bows are always overcharged when there's an overload. Okay. Unstoppable scout rifle. Huh. And again, they're keeping auto rifles and submachine guns as overload. I guess because there's nothing else really for them. Column 2, authorized mods. Solar. All armor energy costs to all armor mods affecting your solar weapons are significantly discounted. All armor energy costs for your strand weapons are significantly discounted. All armor mods for your void. Okay. All grenade. Ooh. Multi-siphon mods. Armor energy costs for all your mods affecting your grenades are significantly discounted. So wait. Okay. So if you get multi-siphon, the armor energy costs for all armor mods affecting your grenades are significantly discounted. These are the same. They literally say the same thing. Okay. Well then. Column 3. Shatter Orbs. The first time you break a command shield, they will create an orb of power if you break the shield matching the damage type. Defiant Armory. Greatly increases the benefit provided by Noble Deeds, Nanotech Tracer Rockets, Text Balance Stock, and Ambush Origin. So Noble Deeds must be the Season of Defiance weapons. Nanotech Tracer Rockets must be something for stuff from Neomuna. Untangler. Destroying a tangle with a strand weapon suspends targets damaged by the explosion. Solar Surge. Collecting a fire spike give you armor charge. Volatile Flow. Picking up overpower grants your void weapons volatile rounds. So you're gonna make Garfalcons even stronger with this. Just saying. Also, you're gonna make basically any gun that has osmosis stronger. Pick up an overpower from a teammate. Instantly have volatile rounds. Call number 4. Bricks from Beyond. Defeating a powerful combatant with a void weapon has a chance to grant heavy for you and your teammates. So that new exotic is going to be good. Firebolt grenades apply more scorch attacks. Damaging a combatant with firebolt spawns a fire spike near them. Okay. So weapons with Noble Deeds, Nano-Chasing Rockets, Text Balance Stock, and Ambush Origins are always overcharged when that modifier is active. So any gun. So, like, if you have barrier, text bound stock and ambush are going to be good if you're running disparity or the pulse rifle, or when there's unstoppable because there's the long arm. Is how I think that works. Allied unraveling. Rapid final blows with the strand weapons grants your weapon unraveling rounds with a longer duration than your allies. What are unraveling rounds? I want to know what that is. What the fuck is that? Because, like, kind of interested. Counterweave. When you or your member of your fire team stuns or defeats a champion, you gain energy for your least charged strand ability. Oh. I am intrigued. Column 5. Stranded Reach. Destroying the tangle with a strand weapon creates a larger, more damaging explosion. Rain of Firebolts. When you have Firebolts equipped, you gain a second grenade charge. Yeah, we're going to buff Starfire Protocol with the Scorch stuff we have added, but we're also going to make you using Firebolts better. Because that's what you wanted. Void Weapon Challenge. You gain a temporary bonus to void damage after you defeat a target with a void weapon while at least one of your void abilities is fully charged. This damage bonus is increased on the number of... So you literally just made Nezarec Sin one of the best exotic helmets to run. No one fucking wants glaives to be fucking unstoppables. Oh, and now swords are too. So swords are unstoppable. Swords are overload, and glaives are unstoppable. So we're not getting a fusion rifle thing. No unstoppable fusion rifle. Which... Why? We have this whole breach and clear thing now. Or weaken clear, sorry. Same fucking thing. And prismatic transfer. When you cast your super, each member of your fire team with a subclass damage type different than yours gains a bonus to weapon damage. So you're telling me, if I decide, well, we're in a well, and someone else has, like, arc and all this other stuff, as long as someone doesn't have strand, I can make yeet my fucking, Warcliffe Coil super at them, and they will gain a weapon damage bonus. Or if I throw Nova Bomb and no one else has Void, same thing. They'll get weapon damage bonuses, and if, you know, so basically, well is still going to be strong. Because as long as someone isn't another solar subclass, you're fine. As long as it's different from yours, you're fine. Which, I mean, it's not going to help, you know. So you can at least need, like, maybe two or three people to have this in a raid, and you'll be fine because then you'll gain a bonus to weapon damage. That means if you're running a linear or whatever fucking high damaging thing that we're gonna have, you'll be fine because you got bonus weapon damage. So linears are still gonna be strong because you gain this bonus if you have it. So have two people run it. New ways to defeat champions. In our build crafting evolve thing, here you go. This is all the bullshit. You can use an exotic with a anti-champion intrinsic perk. Ariana's Vow, Divinity, Leviathan's Breath. Blah, 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 blah. You can use weapons that have anti-champion artifact perk. blah, 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 blah. Barrier champions can be affected by anything that causes radiant, volatile, or unraveling rounds. So strand, basically. Okay, so when we go back to this one, rapid final blows with a strand weapon grant your weapon unraveling rounds, which is barrier. Which for barriers. Okay. So that means that new sidearm will be that if I have this on. So literally I can run this and this depending on what their energy costs are. And then, okay, if I use authorized mod strand, there we go. In multi-siphon mods, there you go. I don't think you're ready for one of the builds I have planned, Bungie. Because you are very possibly going to make my shit fucking broken. Don't you fucking change it now. Overload champions will be affected by any jolt, suppression, or slowing. So stasis, void, arc. Unstoppables are either going to be from suspended, which could be your grenade. Shatter, which is, stasis. Blind, which is the arc. And ignite, so solar. So really, so we got 2 arcs, 2 voids, 2 stasis, 2 this, and 2... Okay, so they're good. The verb words work no matter how they are triggered. If you are radiant because of solar hunter use acrobatic dodging you will shoot anti-barrier challenge until radiant wears off. If you use a weapon that has chill clip, the solar effect upon direct hits will stun overload champions, and shatter upon the second hit to stun unstoppables. While radiant, though, the same weapon would pierce champions, not stun them. So it's whatever thing goes first. So if you're radiant while that happens, you will pierce them, not stun them or stop them. Exhaust with an anti-champion status won't get the shield pierce effect while applying radiant. For example, a receptor will slow and stun an overload champion, but not pierce if the player is radiant. There's an exception for weapons able to apply scorch, since ignitions require build-up in order to use. So if I use, let's say, like I use Burden of Guilt, which has chill clip, that will have overload, and if it happens again, if I use it a second time, it's an unstoppable. So I would have an unstoppable and then a piercing if I have a strand weapon. No, this chill clip clip is going to be only on stasis. Okay, so if I have volatile rounds on like a sidearm or an auto rifle, or anything that has void on it, it will be an overload, and then I can use burden volatile rounds for barriers, and then slow for overloads, and do it again to shatter them. Okay, that'll be interesting. Everyone hoping that Burden of Guilt is the Trials weapon this week. Become Legend. Whether you're a solo player or in a full fire team, there's no wrong way to play the Lightfall campaign. We all know you love the legendary difficulty that debuted in the Witch Queen, so we want to talk about how it will work in Lightfall. With the goal of balancing the challenge and survivability across all fire teams, Legend difficulty scales based on the number in your fire team. Incoming damage, damage required to stagger an enemy, enemy health, and amount of revives are the few things that scale on Legendary for each member of your fire team. In Lightfall, we have reduced the health scale on combatants to better balance solo and fire team play when compared to last year's Legend. Enemies will still have more overall health in large fire teams, and the Cabal, in general, will have higher base health than the other combat factions. But this will help bring the solo and fire team difficulties closer together. In addition, the damage required to stagger combatants is reduced during the Lightfall campaign. Make no mistake, the Shadow Legion and their new technology are extremely formidable foes, and we're not even talking about the Tormentors, so eyes up, Guardians, because it won't be easy. So, starting this week, all this shit. Free week. Prime rewards, player support shit. Do all this. Yep. definitely. Other strings, someone playing Deep Stone Lullaby on a violin. Another movie of the week. Someone made a plushy callus. Gonna kick the damn thing. All right. Well, that has been the this week at Bungie, um, the last TWA before Lightfall. Now, I guess I have a couple things I want to kind of discuss when it comes to this, and one of those things being why do you only mention Gambit in passing fucking tense? This isn't coming to Gambit. This isn't coming to Gambit. We're not going to talk about Gambit. This won't be affected in Gambit. This isn't going to happen in Gambit. You know, you're spending so much time focused on Crucible, you're forgetting one of your other core modes because you do this all the fucking time. You do this all the goddamn time. You changed shit for Gambit and Witch Queen, and then you fixed it a little bit, and then you decided, yeah, no, that's it. That's all we're going to do. You never mention it. Like, oh, yeah, hey, look. We mentioned it, but Gambit's not going to get this really cool thing that Trials and Competitive are going to get. You know, because you think, you would allow that. You want Gambit to have something fun and interesting? Give us back Prime. Do it. Give us Prime back. Give us the armor back. Give us some of the guns we got from that. You're giving back all these other weapons. Rose has come back. You have fucking Drain is back. Beloved's back. Mindbenders is back. You're bringing back Wendigo. You have all these other guns that you sunset originally that you're bringing back into the game slowly. So give us some of the other guns back. Give me my fucking Soul Survivor back. Give me my Byguns back. You're already going to be giving me back my fucking Bite of the Fox, so give me back some of these other guns. Give me back my Ringing Nail. Give me back the fucking Pulse Rifle. From, fucking, what is it called? Black Armory. Crap, I didn't want to do that. I was lurking in his chat. That's why. Yeah. What's that thing? The Blast Furnace. Give me my Blast Furnace back. It could have rolled with Headseeker. You buffed Headseeker. Why isn't this back? Well, we didn't really think about it like that. We didn't think people would care about us giving that stuff back. Yes, we do. You know how many times I freaking grinded trying to get a good roll Blast Furnace? And I finally got a good roll Soul Survivor? Then you got things like the Door, you bring back Beloved. Why can't we have these guns back? Give me back my Soul Survivor. Give me back my fucking Bygones. Give me back my Blast Furnace. Give me back my Ringing Nail. If you can bring back these other guns that people have been bitching about wanting to have back, give me some of these Gambit guns back. Why not? You're giving the other people their stuff back. I never asked for Austringer to come back. I never asked for Drain to come back. I miss Beloved, but I moved on. There's the fucking Adored. You have these other... The fucking... What's that one called? You got the Fuck You that came back. And now my fucking frames are dropping again because fucking... Motherfucker. I'm gonna have to close that out for now. Oh, well, now it's stabilized. Great. My internet company is like, God damn, you're talking about fucking bringing these things back, and you know Bungie doesn't want to fucking do that for you. Yeah, I know. I know they don't like me. If they did, they'd bring it back. And they bring back all this other bullshit. Well, we could bring them back, but we're not going to. And then there's that teaser that everyone's talking about. Well, Spare Rations is coming back. I didn't ask for that to come back either. The guns I want to come back, you won't bring back. But if it's a hand cannon, oh, here you go, here you go, here, have it back. We're sorry, we took it away. You brought back mind benders and fuck it. Oh no, I'm dropping more frames because I'm fucking talking. Great. It's fucking fantastic. I was just going to turn this into a TWAB reading. Now I'm pissed off because fucking there's so much fucking people talking about fucking. Well, the Spare Rations come back. It's going to be great. What about the other guns from that fucking thing? What about them? What was that one sidearm? That was in that. Oh yeah, the Lonesome. You kept the Lonesome, which had the same look and design as something like the fucking Spare Rations. And what the fuck? I haven't eaten yet. Sorry, that was off the thing. Where is this? Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, it has the same design to it, but you kept the Lonesome in the game, but it barely drops from anywhere. You know, oh yeah, Blast Furnace, that was good. Oh yeah, Bygones, that was good. We sunset those. We just felt it was fair. Anything from Black Armory, sunsetted. But we'll bring other guns back. But not the ones people might want. I would ditch my Disparity if I could get a frick. I know. What is going? Is Spectrum being a fucking asshole again? Like seriously, like what the fuck is going on with it? It could be because of the fucking storm that just came through, but like. I don't know. Alright, but whatever. I'm gonna end the video before I go on even more of a rant about frickin' how much fucking Bungie just has a disdain for fucking Gambit. But you're gonna get an ornament for a gun that you didn't ask for. Thanks. So amazing. Alright. I'm going to end the video recording there, and then I'm going to go get something to eat and take a quick break before I go back into PvP and lose more of my mind. Peace, y'all.